Hi guys, Rui here, and let's talk about the handle. So let's delete that, and before we do anything, let's grab this one, and let's actually run an edge in here on both sides, so we don't have to mirror it. And let's go back here and see how we're looking. Control B, and let's just bevel it nicely. Make sure it's smooth, yeah? And then of course we need to select this edge with Alt, and just, bevel it a little bit, right? Okay, good. So what we're gonna do is we're going to grab these edges. So click and Control click, Shift D and P to its own selection, and let's grab it to local. Now this is of course too big, which means we're going to go to Edge Mode and GG and make it shorter. And also here we're gonna grab this one and GG and make it shorter. Perfect. Now what I want to do is actually extend it. So select this edge, go to bottom view and EY, and maybe do something like this. And you know what? We need to extend this line a little bit too. So bottom view and GY and move it outside here. So it's more or less in the middle of this bevel of this part, yeah? So now this one we're gonna move up, so GZ and move it up like this, and actually collapse it to the side, so GY like this. Don't worry about the clipping, it's gonna be fine. So now let's grab this edge and actually bevel it like this, right? And now you see that more or less it follows the shape. However, we need to collapse this one still closer to the side. So what we can do is actually, you know what, let's revert these changes. We're gonna do it properly. So let's select this edge one more time and G and actually Y and move it, further away. And we're gonna straighten this. So SY0 and let's go back and turn this off because it scales to the cursor, which is here. So now SY0 and we PG, and now we can move it inside to match it. So GY and move it inside until it sort of touches it, right? And then we can grab this edge and bevel it, all of it, and bevel it like this until it sort of hugs, this shape, right? And now we can go to mirror, and let's put this mirror on top and, do this, and then let's solidify. Okay, and solidify needs to go above the weighted normals for sure, and above the bevel, okay? So solidifies, then bevels. And solidify should, let's collapse the mirror first. And let me see, should go outside, but not too much, just a little bit, yeah? Let me see that. We can hold shift and sort of adjust it. This will do, I think, yeah, perfect. Don't make it too thick, yeah? And we could actually bevel this vert, so Control Shift B and bevel this vert to make it round. And we could do the same thing here. So let's grab this one, and this for some reason isn't straight. See that? It's crooked. Let's cut it cube and let's slice it. Let's see if it's gonna help. There we go. And let's apply the boolean. So let's actually bring the boolean above all. Boolean has to be below solidify. Right. Fine. Let's apply this. I don't mind. And let's grab the edge and simply bevel it like this. Okay. Didn't get applied to the other side, but it's okay. We're gonna do it later. So now we need to create kind of like a handle-like effect, which we could do actually with loops, and I show you. So let's create a loop in here and in fact connect these. Okay, and now let's run a mirror, so because I can't be bothered to do it on the other side. So let's run a mirror across everything and apply it. And then what we're gonna do is actually hide this thing because it annoys me. We have how many fingers? 4, right? Because thumb is gonna go on the top here, right? So we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers, which means we need to. But you know what? We're gonna make more than that. We're gonna just add a few more loops. So let's say add a loop and maybe make, I don't know, this many. And then we're gonna select all these loops. Okay. So now split them like this. Okay. And now we're gonna do is select these. Whoops. And deselect. It's gonna be tough to do because we don't need these. Okay, so deselect these, and we don't need these ones. Okay. I wonder if actually sub D would work on this one. We will need to secure all the edges. We could do the trick with sub D'ing, you know. So we would need to secure all the edges though, all around the shape. And this one as well. Remember to select everything, that's important. And now what we can do is simply run a bevel weight on this and switch bevel from angle to weight, right? Which will change nothing in the shape, but it will allow us to run a sub D. So now I'm gonna run it differently. So let's remove these loops, okay? I'm gonna make it more dense. So dissolve edges and Control R, and you know, let's turn this off for a second because it's slowing down. Control B, and you know, let's make more of them, and let's select these, all of them, and then split them. Make sure it's only one edge, right? And then we can actually select these again. So select this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. That's better. And again, W twice and Control, and just simply run deselect tool in here with Control pressed. And now W, and then we could actually try to, you know what, let's try to just extrude it as is. I don't think it's gonna work, but let's turn on the sub D, by the way. And now let's try to extrude it, right? And Shift S, and turn off the proportional editing. So Shift S, and let's try this again. How are we looking? Yeah, this is much better. And this weighted normals should be at the end of the stack, by the way. So this is much better. This is much better. This looks more like a handle. Okay. And now we can move on to the magazine. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.